Dang, man, just walking by, minding my own business, we see this Volkswagen van. Why don't we get cool things like this? Like, I feel like we don't have a cool van like this. Like, the Odyssey's pretty cool, but nothing like this. But anyways, what's going on, guys? Today is your last day to get your pre-orders in. And we got shirts, hoodies, hats. We just dropped those junk banners, and we actually have those in stock. So if you want to order one of those, we have those in the merch house right now as we speak. Use code JUNK, all capital, to save 10% off your order. And today is literally your last day to get the hoodies, the hats, the shirts, all of that stuff. So if you want to be a part of the drop, it only helps better this channel and stuff. We have a ton of things going on in the US. We're buying the van this weekend. We have a ton of things in the works, and hopefully Calvin is actually going to be flying out to America to do Drift Week 8 with me. There's a ton of things in the works, and you guys supporting this channel by buying merch or joining the Patreon, like, I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I funnel every last dollar back into the channel. I'm just trying to bring the bar from here all the way up, and with your guys' help with all these merch drops and stuff, and you guys buying things, it only allows me to do that more. So if you want to be a part of it, if you want to be a part of this journey, you can go ahead, you can go down to the link below, check out the merch. If not, all good as well. We're going to keep grinding no matter what, so enjoy the video. All right, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the vlog where we're in Calvin's shed right now. That's what you guys call workshops, right? Workshop or sheds?
Shed.
Okay. So
workshop shed.
Yeah, we're in the workshop shed area, and today we're actually going to be going through his S13, the one that I drove on round one. And we got to fix a couple things.
Yes, we're going to change the rear diff. We had a 4-3 ratio, and we're going to be putting in a 4-9 to 1, so that you can run third gear, because it's a tighter track. Okay. So you want to keep the SR in the power zone.
I think it's kind of crazy, like, going from like what we do with drifting and stuff, like, all we mess with is tire pressure. Now we're over here on, like, next round, we're changing diffs, we're changing all these setups and stuff. I'm like, man, this is, like, pretty legit.
Yeah, it's good. Especially when you've got a smaller capacity engine like an SR20. Yeah. You really need to keep it in that power band. Your diff is your torque multiplier. It makes it a lot easier to drive when you're not having to boot the clutch all the time, when you can sort of just, you want to get the gear ratio perfect, suited for the track.
Which definitely makes sense. I honestly never even thought about changing your diffs, like having different gear ratios for different racetracks, which is good to know.
Yeah, so that's one thing that we're going to do.
Yeah, we got to fix the rear bash bar.
Fix the rear bash bar from old Jimbo where he came in. Yeah. The major thing we have to do is, I didn't actually tell Ruddy because it was actually prior to his battle with Jimmy, but if you have a look here, see here we have this standard subframe, front subframe. When you do the version 2 Wisefab, you actually cut, there's an insert, a Wisefab insert, a welded insert, so you cut your front subframe, and what it does, it allows the steering rack to be moved forward 45 millimeters, and that 45 millimeters is a much better arc for the steering. So when the steering comes around on full lock, oh, the steering lock's just come on. What I didn't tell Ruddy is what I'm looking at. If you come around this side, there's rubbers in behind here. Because the catch can actually overfilled a little bit and the steering rack is weeping a little bit. Most steering racks that are 25, 30 years old, you do get a bit of wear. But if you watch the steering rack closely, see it's moving? Oh, it's actually moving in the bracket there. Now I noticed that right before the battle with Jimmy, but you've been driving the car all day like that. So if I was to tell Ruddy, it's going to play with his head. So I found it out. I talked to another guy, John, that's on my pit crew with me. We just said, we're not going to tell him, we're just going to tell him it's running fine. Which it was. It can't go anywhere. It's just moving probably 5 mils each way.
And I honestly do love that, because that will, I 100% would have been in my head, like, like, oh man, I don't know, steering might bind or something. So I'm definitely happy that you kept that for me.
Exactly. As I said, you had enough to think about. I just wanted to do that nice, clean lead run.
Stoked on that.
Which, going back to the clean lead run.
Yeah. Oh, dude, there's a couple people in the comments that are trying to change the narrative. People are saying I brake checked Jimmy. I did not, and I would never do that in a competition. Like, the way I think of competitive drifting and stuff is like, you want to try your absolute hardest and you want to give someone your best run. I don't believe in that whole like, oh, I'm going to try to screw someone.
Well, and let me explain it. So when you were coming in first, second, third, on the right hand side of the track there were 2 cones, and we were given this a driver's briefing. There was an acceleration zone, so you initiated to the right and then you went to the left to get the other 2 cones underneath the bridge there. Now when you got those other 2 cones, that's a decel zone, so you're allowed to slow down to get that clip. They wanted you to get that clip and they wanted you to go nice and wide to set you up for the next limit clip. Now we had 3 of our top pro D1NZ drivers there.
Yeah.
They all told us what to do, and all 3 of them watched the whole track. It was a unanimous decision. What Ruddy did was a 10-0.
Not brake check them.
Exactly. And these guys, they've been drifting for 10 plus years, all 3 of them.
Yeah.
They know what they're looking at. Okay?
Yeah.
They're really, really good drivers.
Well, no, and it just sucks for me because like I was like stoked on it, and like the people to try to say that I would do that, like that's super up to do in general, and like I'm not that, so let's cut that narrative
I
out
think
right
it's very easy for people to comment on the internet, but unless you're at the driver's briefing, you've got to remember, like, Jimmy and Ruddy are good friends. We're all good friends, but we're all out to win, you know?
Everyone wants to win. Let's be real. We're all competitive.
Some friendly
people.
banter there, that's cool, and that's what's part of it.
Yeah.
You know, but you don't get too stressed out about it. Yeah. It's just drifting at the end of the day. Yeah, so getting back to the car, we'll come back here. We're going to change the diff out. There's a little bit of damage to the car. Obviously the bash bar was hit here, and I don't know if you can see it, it's been pushed up. We'll unbolt that and pull it out and straighten it up. The exhaust was hit. Now, if you come around this side, you can sort of see there's a here, and then this mount here, which is thinner rather than being larger. It only has to hold the exhaust. If you do hit the exhaust, you don't want it to be held on and break.
Take with a downpipe with it and everything.
Yeah, exactly. So we always run, and this is a major SR thing, because we weld our dump pipe to our turbo, we use this truck flexi, and it has plenty of movement, and it is an absolute key. So you've got 2 17s, 2 bolts here, hanger on a D-shackle. So you undo the D-shackle, it's almost quick release. It's a great way of doing it, and the whole thing just slides out. You can actually get the exhaust off in about 2 minutes.
So this thing's like really set up to just take apart really fast, get back together, get back on the track.
I wouldn't say it's like obviously this is just a mild steel exhaust. It's nothing fancy.
No, but it works. Does the job.
It's function over form.
Yeah. Like, no, for sure.
It functions really well.
No, I'm with it.
This car obviously runs an S15 rear subframe. It's slightly wider, so you actually use on the mounts here to fit on the S13. You've got offset solid bushes.
Well, I guess with all that being said, we're just going to tear down, take the diff out, get the exhaust off, fix those bushings, and just get to work. And I mean, this thing will be ready for next weekend. Not too much work, a little bit of prep, and we'll be good. Calvin hates that I'm using the open-ended side.
Why?
Because he thinks I'm gonna strip it, but I'm not like fully tightening it. I'm just trying to get it to the point, and then I use this side.
Haggard garage, baby.
Haggard garage.
I don't know, I feel like that's pretty normal.
It is, but he's being anal.
Yeah, if you're being anal, it doesn't. So you got all 4?
Anal Cal. No, I got one more, dude. Relax, bro.
The only one that stripped the bolt so far today is Cal.
Yeah! We talk about it, brother?
We can't talk about it.
I know, dude's giving me shit to not strip it. We're gonna strip the nut today.
I don't know, you were on locating it. You were down here, I was like, push it on.
Oh,
yeah, it's on.
I said let's just use some wrenches. But
No,
you're like,
it was
nah,
actually,
man.
to be honest with you, it was slightly bleeding, you know.
Nah, man.
I've switched it out anyway.
Yeah,
it's actually a good thing. If you do that now, like if it hadn't stripped now, I would have stripped it like under the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
So it's good. I've got brand new bolts like that. Well, you know, really good condition second-hand axle bolts.
It's all tight, man.
All
You want
tight?
to double check my work, man?
Oh, I might have to.
Dude does not trust you.
You're driving it, so it's easy to do the legwork now, mate. Trust me.
Oh, no,
If something comes loose and you're mid-drift,
Wait, you fucking touching him.
just gotta keep an eye on it, brother.
Wrong guy, Cal. At it again. What will he do next?
Well, he won't use the open end of a spanner. Well, it's on an angle. I feel like we're back at the Airbnb doing that engine swap, boy. He's like, no, man, that was there. No, it ain't.
And where do you have the spring washers?
You got it on the bolt side.
Nut side.
Yeah, but you had it on the bolt side.
Dude.
Chris
These
said
Americans,
so.
man. These American dudes, man. Just do what they want to do, man.
Fire, dude.
Dang, dude.
Dang, dude.
He loves that.
That's fire.
Yeah, I've got to ask the guy. Dang, dude, that's fire.
DDTF, bro.
DDTF, man. So what, you just gonna put 3 on each side, are you?
What are you talking about, man?
These 6 are for this side.
I'm just grabbing bolts, man. Don't worry about me.
He's just grabbing bolts, man.
I'm putting the lock wash on the bolt side. Can you get out of my way? I'm working.
Yeah, where you put them all on?
This dude, you slow me down.
Do you call these axles 3x2?
Yeah.
3x2.
Yeah.
3x2, 5x1, 6x1.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
the way the mounting style?
Well, that's Kiwis and Aussies always 3x2.
You just mean like the plates, like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. This was
So the axle goes onto the stub axle. 3x2s are so more the NA axle. Not many turbos really come with 3x2s, but
BMW is just a big circle with 6. So 6x1?
yeah. So 6x1s are GDR and 350Z. 5x1s are usually RB20, 5 DT and RB20 DT. And then 3x2s are just everything else. NAS 15, NAS 14. What they come in stage is.
Weak power.
Serena Vance, 3x2.
Firepower.
Fire.
You, Calvin.
You got those other 2 at the top there?
I got this one.
Where's the other one?
I don't know, over there. You lost that.
Oh,
You lost it, brother. Sorry.
Right, I just 6 on this side, 6 on this side.
got
You
one.
put 6 from that side and put 3 on each side.
You got one in your hand.
Yeah, I know. The last one. There you go, boy.
You got a lock? Okay. All right, you ready to strip another nut?
Nip them up with the
I'm just gonna use the open-ended and tighten it.
No, you're not. You're not.
There I am, man.
Remember that crushing feeling that you got when you were sleeping on the line? That crushing feeling. Oh my god, I'm a guy. You know, hammering himself. He wants to feel that again.
No, I
Do
don't.
the prep work now, bro, and it will treat you right.
Yeah, we're doing the prep work right now, brother.
Exactly. Not like, oh, I'm just going to throw that on there and
I'm
I'll use
just
the
gonna
open
throw it on,
end and we'll
man.
just round that off and round this off.
Sorry, you're getting tool anxiety over here.
Yeah, this
I got. Where's Waldo?
dude's tool setup is not it. Sick Avo farm, man, but tool setup, bro.
I know where everything is.
Yo, Matt's calling you out, bro.
It's cool now. Matt, you don't even own any tools.
He doesn't.
He's a boy.
He
I
doesn't
did.
own any
No,
tool.
I do.
No, you don't.
We use my jack all the time.
You have a jack.
Yeah, the great
That's
one?
it. That's all you have.
I had tools. I left them in Florida.
What? It was
Couldn't
worse than
feel-
this setup. Way worse.
Nah.
You're in
It was
denial.
about this setup.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
And there was maybe 3 sockets and a wrench.
Yeah, it was homemade cabinets. There.
So you undone them. You
I'm
had 12
still-
when you undone them. Where's it gone?
Somewhere in this. Look at. It's probably somewhere in there, man.
Just lay the tools out a bit better. Yeah, lay them out on the bench. They've all just been thrown in there because you got back from the drifting. Where's the 12 thing? There's the 12 there. Where's the other 12? I'll start knowing them. You go find the 12 you're using.
I only used 112. We never found a second one, brother.
Junk, dude.
I know, I am spoiled at home. Diff is all changed, everything is good there. We got the right gear ratio. Calvin is starting to take apart the steering rack and
Yeah, the rubber's come through. Slice through there. We actually use inner tube. Like
inner tube,
inner tube.
like a bike tube.
in a bike tune.
Wait, seriously?
Well, it works really well.
Really?
Yeah. And it doesn't damage the rack or anything. Plastic ones that WiseFab give you slide on the rack.
Yeah.
Thing is, obviously this one here's the locator, so it can only move so far.
Yeah, of course.
So it just, what it does, it feels like there's just a bit of free play in the wheel, like you've got like a loose ball joint, or you know, like a loose outer. But like that's lasted 3 years.
Dang.
It's a little bit of a bush.
The more you know.
Yeah. Rubber's rubber.
Rubber's rubber.
Rubber's rubber, pal. Helping you guys out so you can see. Was that the shot?
Yeah.
It's annoying when stuff's like 2-finger type, but not. She's got quite a strong ratchet in it, so.
Yeah, that's the worst.
You've actually got to like really hold there. So come around here, matey boy. Obviously, just more inner tube, doubled out, cleaned it with brake clean, both sides, and no more rack movement.
Nothing.
So you can see, obviously, there's a little bit of movement from the top, so that's fine. That's normal as, but no movement in the rack anymore.
Just from a bike tube.
So basically, you're ready to go now. We've changed the diff. We've fixed the back of the car. Oh, we can pull the bash bar back down a little bit.
Yep.
But we'll do that back when the car's on the ground, and I'll just do a ratchet strap. But as far as like everything else,
not much maintenance. I mean, we're good to go.
Well, I did a service on it and put a new engine mount and a new clutch all before you got here.
Oh, nice.
So I'll show you the old clutch I pulled out. So that was the engine mount. That was pretty gone. They go soft.
Yeah.
But you can see, yeah, it's pretty tight. And this was the clutch that I pulled out of it.
Oh man.
So yeah, chute's breaking down a bit. It was actually still biting. But if you feel that, you can feel the grooves in there.
Yeah, that's not
so
good.
That's just a, these are just a 6-pack.
Do you break them in or you just go right to the track? And
Oh,
You broke it in last week.
you break
Yeah, I
it
guess-
on, you
I
break
guess
it
I
on
will.
while you're drifting.
yeah, screw it.
I get these clutches for $5.50 New Zealand.
Oh, that's not bad.
So-
Oh, that's cheap.
Yeah, so we get them cold.
And they hold like pretty good power, obviously.
Coal sponsored by B&T.
Gotcha.
And he owns half of this car and half of the other car.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we build them together.
That's sick. Dang.
Yeah, so we did that, like a little bit of preventative maintenance, and then new oil, obviously, new oil filter.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome though because it's only Monday and there's no dramas.
You're done.
Like we're good. Like we're ready to load this thing on the trailer and
Yeah.
just like forget about it.
Yeah.
Party the rest of the week, baby. Let's go.
Nice.
Oh, we gotta do tires.
Yeah,
You gotta
tyres. So
do
we'll do
that.
that and we'll take you back to the tyre shop.
Yep. And we're gonna get
And
something
we'll
for
go
the
see-
G.
And
We're gonna get a little surprise for the G as well there.
Yeah, we are.
I'm really
too.
excited for that.
Good
Get some
luck.
new shoes on her.
New shoes, new hoofs.
New hoofs, is that what you call them?
Hoofs, like
Legs.
So they don't call them thongs here in New Zealand.
jandals.
Jandals.
Jandals in New Zealand.
So
Thongs are what girls wear.
I agree with that. Thongs are in Australia, jandals are in New Zealand, and then sandals are in America.
Yeah.
The more you know.
The other thing is, this week my car's not going to be ready. The one, the RB30.
Yeah, it just got towed away today.
Yeah, so I bought an AccuSump. I've got another crankshaft as well, so we'll do bearings. We're going to strip that engine fully down and actually drill out the oil drainers as well within the head
Yep.
and the block. I should have done that from the start, but we were in such a rush. And
luckily-
it had a wing sump on it, so instead of holding like 4 litres, it held 6.
Yeah.
So, and we sort of thought that would be the one. It was actually my bad on that. My tuner told me, he was like, you're going to oil surge over the hill. And he was exactly right. And it did.
And that's exactly what happened.
So it oil surged probably 2 to 3 seconds before I finished the drift section. Every time we did the same thing. So I was actually the one that made the call, and via, you know, you got Team Player on Link Computer, so they can tune it from other places or my desk or whatever they call it. And I'd got him to turn the
safety off.
The oil cut off, yeah.
You
Just because I was thinking, look, if
he fucked it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so I got to take that one.
Well, you live and you learn. But
Yeah, exactly.
thankfully he has good mates and you have a rental car.
Yeah, so that's what we'll be able to show you as well. Probably in maybe the next video.
Yeah.
We'll be able to show you the
He
car.
is going to be making it to round 2, so that is sick.
Yeah,
A
so-
little intimidating for me, but I guess maybe we won't see each other on the train, on the
How
tree.
can that be intimidating for you? You're driving well, bro.
Yeah, but now I don't have Coach Cal. I need a
You
Coach
may have
Cal.
Coach Cal. Coach Cal's always there, man.
Yeah, maybe I knock Coach Cal out and he'll keep on coaching me.
But that's not happening.
Yeah,
could do.
let's be real. It's not.
Could do.
Yeah, if,
You never know.
if his car breaks.
Humble guy.
If his car breaks, so I brake check him, right? Because I'm a big brake check guy over here.
Well, so the internet tells me.
Drifter Cal over here is testing out his new drift car.
Yep, we've got here. So Aiden Gully is gonna lend me his S13.
Yeah, because sadly your S13 kind of pooped the bed and I'm using your other S13.
Yeah, so I can't take that off you.
Yeah.
It's your baby.
So now you're borrowing other people's cars because I'm borrowing your car.
Yeah,
Bunch of good mates.
I'm jumping in one of the RHP team cars, so I'm part of RHP this weekend.
This thing is sick, dude. How much power does this thing make?
So this makes 328 kilowatts.
Okay.
Which is still good power.
Yeah.
So we'll have a play around with the different.
What is that for horsepower?
Around 450.
Okay, so about 100 more than the SR.
Yeah, I think you've got 340 horsepower.
Yep.
And we've got 341 to be exact.
Yeah.
And I've got about 4.
What engine's in this?
RB25. So
RB25.
I actually haven't seen the engine yet.
Oh, really? Yeah, no, we just showed up here. There's a bunch of cool cars here. Look at this Mustang. You never would think you would see a Mustang in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Thing's sick.
See this Mustang?
Ooh, okay.
She's a spicy wee unit.
No, this thing's cool.
Oh, it's a Series 2 because it's got VCT.
Little
So
big.
it's good. So it should have pretty good low down then too.
Yeah. This is cool. I mean, so you were testing your car for the first time on round 1, and now is this your first time driving this car?
I'll be testing on round 2.
Yeah. You're testing all the rounds, dude. And I'm sure by round 3 your car will be done, so you'll be testing the new engine again.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
So this is RHP stands for Reed and Harrison Performance.
Yep.
They're making their own lock kit. It's apparently really, really good to drive.
Oh, so this is their lock kit.
So Sam
Oh,
West
cool.
And Stocky, Alex Griffin, and Clayton all drive with this lock kit.
Hey,
This is Clayton. Have a say hello, Clay.
second place, round 1, dude. Congratulations.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Second place with a broken arm.
Yeah, dude. So
good
what'd you
is
do?
that?
Did you take the cast off? Or you rip with the cast?
Cut the cast off, put the brace on.
Did it hurt?
Old man stuff. Yeah, I was sore during the runs. But
Dude's a madman. No, he was out there driving the Supra. You were slaying out there,
thank you,
dude.
bro. Yeah, cheers.
It's crazy.
I can't believe how smooth he was.
I know,
I mean,
especially with
we
the
made a
broken
joke,
hand.
And I was like, we might have to break the other arm.
Yeah.
It was some of the best driving I've ever seen him do. I was just,
Yeah.
wow, he was driving smooth.
No, that's
Just
so
perfectly.
good.
You hit every clip. Well done, man. You're so
Thank
good.
you, bro.
Yeah.
So-
No, I'm excited to see what you do in round 2.
Oh, should be cool, bro.
Yeah, so, but if anyone's interested in a really good lock kit coming out of New Zealand, this RHP stuff is really, really top notch. So,
Yeah, we'll put it down in the description below if you guys want to check it out if you're interested in it.
really, really strong as well. Seems
Yeah.
to be the strongest on the market at the moment.
No, that's super cool. But yeah, no, this is Calvin's car for round 2. I'm excited to see what he does out there. A little nervous. Hopefully I don't have to compete against him, but whatever happens, happens. Stoked that he actually found a car, though, and he will be competing. That's awesome. The man of the hour is here. I heard you're a big body guy.
Yeah, a little bit of a bodybuilder. Yeah, I can't do much with it without painting and stuff. That's about as good as I'd be able to get it from now.
Yeah. So what do you think? We just leave it?
Oh,
Oh, I can fix it up and paint it up, no problem.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's no worries.
I've already done half the
but
work.
what he's saying is, as far as paintless dip removal goes,
No.
Yeah, this is about
It
it.
needs to be painted.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can repair it all. No problem.
But you think this is fine?
Yeah.
There's no drama here.
Easy.
I love when people say that. Oh, easy. No problem. Really calms the nerves.
what do you think of the wheels?
This looks pretty cool.
Wheels are fire, right?
Does it?
Yeah, looks just like your old one.
Bit automatic.
Yeah, no, this thing looks good. Yeah, automatic and damaged.
Wow.
You know,
Matty's done
it won't be
like
damaged after this guy.
Matt was hitting the clipping points in the car.
Yeah, that got a little too excited and manchied in. Good old Matt. Third time's a charm, right, brother?
Let's just say he was in a really relaxed mode.
Yeah. Got him. As of right now, Calvin and I, we are 100% ready to be going to round 2. They pushed it back because of the Hurricane Gabriel or Typhoon Gabriel. I don't know. They pushed it back because of the storm. So it's this Saturday, this Sunday. If you guys want to check it out, I'll put the link in the description below. Come, have some fun. It's going to be pretty hairy. There's a lot of walls. Coach Cal was going over the whole course with me last night. We went over to a whiteboard, all of the clipping points and stuff. My hand is a little numb because I got a tattoo and I think I messed up my nerves a little bit, but they'll grow back. That's all good. But we'll talk about that on a different day. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to subscribe for more, subscribe for more. Don't forget, last day of the pre-order. Go down in the description, get your merch, use code JUNK, save 10% off your entire order. And we also have brand new junk banners. So see ya.